We are live. How is it? Oh, hang on. You guys probably can't even hear me. Or it probably sounds like shit. Forgot to plug my microphone in. Boom. Here you go. How you doing? How is everybody doing? My name is Alan Roberts. Hope you are all having an amazing day. I know I am having an amazing day. Here we go. Quadcast. Now you guys can probably hear me much better. Forgot to plug the goddamn microphone in. But today I have multiple videos. Today we're going to do this video right here talking about a review of Misha Petrov's The Fat Positivity Lie is Falling Apart, something near and dear to my heart. I also really enjoy this young lady's content, so I suggest all of you go subscribe, watch this video when we're done talking about it, and then go from there. Then I also am going to be making a video about how Glitter and Lasers got how Anna O'Brien got extremely upset with me. Apparently, and threw a little hissy fit. And people were wondering if it's about me. It's pretty much about me because she blocked me almost immediately after she made the post. So just to be real, I'm kind of shocked she hadn't blocked me before, because nothing says confidence queen like blocking anybody that detracts from you, right? So, but this one, we're going to take a look at what Misha is doing here. I'm very excited to see this. As it is right now, we are literally on Facebook and on YouTube, because X and, this is wild, both X and Rumble are down at the same time. That ain't a good look. That's not a good look. Talar, thank you very much. Glad you're hitting the gym. I believe we talked later this week, so that's awesome. All right, so let's get this young lady's video up. I always find it what she does to be very creative and very thorough. I of course like her stances on just about everything, because not just about everything, on the things that she's spoken about. I shouldn't say everything, because she could say some fuck shit, and then I'm like, everybody's like, oh, do you support this fuck shit? That's a weird thing we got going on online, by the way, right now. Like, you know, it's this. I find, and you can check out all my political stuff by following me at the MFing COO on X, which is where we do evening rants. And you can check out Evening Rants, which is Evening Rants YouTube, Evening Rants Rumble, when Rumble's working. And at the MFing COO on Twitter or X, and at Mark Loveliner on X. And you can check out how I view stuff. I know people just automatically assume, since I wouldn't vote for chopping off young people's penises, that I am a far ultra right wing conservative. I'm actually kind of an independent, and I just go by the data, which is, I am very much happy with my vote. I voted conservative, and if that offends any of you, by the way, and I know we're doing a little ADHD ranting at the very beginning, if that offends any of you, by the way, that I voted for the current administration and I'm very happy with everything they're doing so far, if that really does offend you, that is absolutely a you problem. I'm just letting you know, like, that's absolutely a you problem. I personally don't care who you voted for, whether it would have been the current administration or the other ridiculous fucking stupid ass fucking candidate that we put up. I mean, I don't even understand, like, it's kind of insane to me that we're still here. I had somebody say, like, nobody should listen to me because I'm a Trump voter. How about because I'm right? like let's do that. Like, I write articles that are scientifically based almost every single day. I'm writing a book about COVID, by the way, which should be out very soon. 300 pages with about close to 200 scientific or academic sources. And I'm not going to speak. I'm not going to hold my tongue at all anymore, especially anymore. Not now that there's free speech restored. Like, it was a little different for 4 years when I couldn't say, hey, COVID's a cold, and people, without getting deleted. But COVID's a fucking cold. Like, I have many articles on my X. I challenge you to follow it. Read each one of them. Do the studies, and we can go from there. There's articles about fat acceptance. There's articles about just straight up health. There's articles about supplement ingredients. There's articles about politics. There's articles about the Second Amendment, about immigration, about shit. There's an article up there today that I was worried that got me deleted. Like, X was down, and I honestly, I was honestly worried that I lost my channel because I noticed X was down about a half an hour after I posted about an article basically making the case for public executions of pedophiles, because I believe that shit. So if you want to check out that and my other takes on other stuff besides just fitness, please do check that out. It is the same unfiltered content based in science, based in reality, along with my personal opinions about freedom. And my personal opinions about freedom is that we don't have nearly even enough of it, even in America. We are pseudo-free in America. We are not free. And you know how I know that? Because I was scared that I got deleted from a social media platform for presenting an academically and scientifically based article about about pedophiles getting the death penalty publicly. I was terrified. I immediately thought I was deleted. Immediately thought it. So you can check that stuff out. Anyway, here we go. Let's go with Misha. This is very sorry for the initial thing. This is from yesterday, I believe, 19 hours ago. This is Misha Petrov. The fat positivity lie is falling apart. Yikes! Look at this person. We're playing this at 1.25 speed, by the way. I don't mean it, just in case her voice sounds off. That's not her voice. It's actually just sped up a little bit. Okay. So very, very, very sorry about where this is her opening scene, by the way, just so you guys know. This is her opening scene. I didn't pause and put this up here. This is not me. Not that I wouldn't do that. But my biggest question is, why is this woman grabbing her second set of tits? I mean, my ADHD is not going to be able to take today too much, because I don't even get it here. This is fucking ugh. Anyway. Here we go.
So cute. You're just fat phobic.
I don't care if the word skinny triggers you.
Get up, go to the gym, stop eating unhealthy. You're fat. I am actually on an intentional weight loss journey right now.
Congratulations. You're officially fat phobic.
Hey guys, here we're going to be talking about people who are finally waking up to the lie of fat positivity. Even many of the celebrities who once pushed this message are backtracking. So we're going to be talking about the hypocrisy, the double standards here, and why real body positivity should be about health, not an excuse to glorify self-destruction. Before we start, make sure you are subscribed, hit the notification bell. Let's begin.
Oh my God, stop. What are you doing? Eating a taco from Taco Bell.
You guys want to hear something crazy? About 9 months after this woman made this video, she had a baby. She had a baby. This is somebody's mom who still eats like this and is basically still got a second set of tits. You're somebody's mother, and you're complaining about how you're treated because you glutton yourself. Let that sink in.
Well, you really shouldn't be eating that. I shouldn't fuel my body because why?
Fuel your body with what? Cholesterol, heart disease?
It's just not good for your health. Okay, so what? You see all these other thin people eating the exact same.
What do you mean, other thin people? You're not one of those thin people. So you would, so other, like you could say you see thin people, but other, you are not one of the other. And by the way, I don't know how many of you recognize this, but I think I know one of the reasons why I like this young lady's content so much. If Crystal and I would have had a daughter, this is what she probably would have looked like. Just so everybody understands that. It's crazy. Sometimes like the eye, like her eyes and stuff like that remind me of my wife like so fucking much, you know?
Same thing I am, yet you're targeting me?
In a very fatherly way, by the way. This woman is fucking young enough absolutely to be my child. So before anybody gets weird, I honestly think that like if my wife and I had a baby, that's what it would look like.
The difference is that skinny people don't get out of breath when they're just walking to the fridge. The comments, girl, they're trying to look
And of course there is the obvious, similarities that way too.
out for you. If you're overweight, you shouldn't eat more junk food. You can still be just as happy eating fruits and vegetables.
Well, yeah, because they're thin. They don't need to be told anything. Oh, so I see. You're just fat phobic.
You're right. They don't need to be told anything though. I mean, they don't need to be told anything like that. Like, because they're already doing it. You get that? Like, don't get me wrong, we should still be like, hey, that food's pretty fucking unhealthy, but you definitely shouldn't be eating it because one, the food's unhealthy, and two, you're fat as fuck. Just saying.
And anytime a fat person is happy living, you don't want them to be. You have to do something about it.
If someone is just existing, minding their own business, being fat and not promoting obesity, fine, live your life. No one is chasing you down, demanding you eat a salad. But if it's
Now, this is where we defer there, Misha. Everybody should be encouraged to an extreme degree to lose weight. It is societal burden. Beyond any, it's completely 100% valid. Like I believe I have an article on X that talks about that also too, where it is beyond a shadow of a doubt in my mind, completely, and I do mean completely, valid to say that. Like I mean, like beyond a shadow of a doubt in my mind.
Someone you actually care about, say a friend, a family member, you'd want to tell them that you're concerned. Same thing goes for
Yes.
anorexic people. If you saw someone
Yes.
promoting a starvation diet, you would want to speak up, even if that person is like an influencer and you don't know them. If that is going to potentially harm other women and men, I do think you should speak up. The worst thing you can do for
Absolutely.
someone in this situation is lie to their face, because that's what you think body positivity is. Enabling someone.
Body positivity is the population level practice of lying to people's faces about their physical. Like I'm sorry, but like, are we trying? Like I'm telling you, Crystal and I have not had a child. Like I my son, I met when he was 5.5. He's my son, but we did not have a genetic child together. But this is how she would likely look, and like probably how they'd act too.
Someone's self-destruction isn't love. It's just setting them up for an increased risk of diabetes, joint problems, heart disease,
Exactly.
high blood pressure, shorter lifespan, and every other health issue that comes with obesity. And
30 different types of cancer. Let's see, kidney disease, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, osteoarthritis, destruction of the load-bearing joints, dementia, because dementia, Alzheimer's is being seen as very closely linked to metabolic disorder. Let's see, depression, anxiety, suicidal ideation, all things linked to being obese because your hormones are out of whack. Tons of things.
And there's this idea nowadays of girls supporting girls, and some people seem to think that means lying to other women.
I mean, why do you think fat models get so much shit online? Like, it's wild to me that the amount of people who take such a
Look, this person sitting there calling herself a model. I'm not saying she doesn't model clothing like tents and shit, but like you're not a model. Like you get paid to like put on burlap sacks and muumuus, because that's honestly what happens. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure she has modeled a few other scantily clad items like bikinis and stuff like that. I mean, to the chagrin of everybody that got to see that, because not attractive. It's so weird to me how it keeps arguing this. Like you call yourself a model, but you are objectively, for our species, not attractive. You have the very clear signs of physical illness and mental illness and self-harm of your body on a daily basis. I don't say this to be mean. I don't. I do say this to like wake people up, just as Misha is saying, like, it's time we get back to like stating the truth. And this person right over here, Jordan Underwood Hall, fucking whatever she wants to call herself. And by the way, if one more person tells me that I'm misgendering her, I just want to make sure that they understand that they can fuck off. That's a woman. I don't give a fuck what she identifies as. You are presenting as a woman to me. That's what I'm going to fucking call you. If for some reason any of you think that I am transphobic, I would absolutely enjoy very, very much for you to go to the go to the Evening Rants YouTube page, Evening Rants Rumble page, and look for the interviews that we have done with Bucky and Buck Angel, with Nisa Powers on this channel for when I interviewed Blair White. To think that I have a problem with this shit is wild to me. Like I don't understand why anybody does have a problem with it. However, I'm not going to suspend reality for your fucking feelings. If you present as a woman, I am going to use those pronouns. If you present as a man, I'm going to use those pronouns. If you want to be called they, them, I'm going to laugh in your face because you're seriously mentally ill. You are not multiple people. You might have multiple personalities, but I'm not going to fan into your delusions.
an issue with the fact that I get hired to model underwear. How is someone else who is such an issue with the fact that I get hired to model underwear? How is someone else who is my size supposed to know what underwear is going to look like on them if they do not
It's going to look like shit.
see me wearing it? They're selling clothes.
it is going to look like you basically are trying to carry mashed potatoes with a net. That's what lingerie looks like on a very big person. And I'm sorry, like, reality exists.
But this is capitalism. They have a product that they're trying to sell, so this is how they're able to sell it.
It's wild that you
I always love that they, like, by the way, little side note, that Jordan Underwood is extremely anti-capitalism, apparently. You are like one of the biggest supporters of capitalism. Like, it's amazing that there's a very serious correlation between people that seem to hate capitalism but are also fat as fuck, not realizing that they are literally a mechanism of capitalism. They overconsume food, they overconsume pharma, they overconsume other resources, they overconsume healthcare, they overconsume fuel, they overconsume packaging, they overconsume. They're literally the biggest purveyors of capitalism that there is, like, per capita.
Perpetuate bad eating habits and glorify being big. I've been big and have worked my ass off to lose weight and be healthy. Look, no one is saying plus size people can't wear clothes. Please wear clothes. The issue is
please wear clothes. Exactly.
That many people treat it like some kind of revolutionary act when an obese person models underwear or is put on a runway, and then often that's advertised as some kind of empowerment movement, right? And another issue is this expectation of running these insane sizes. So friendly reminder that if you are upset that a brand does not carry an 8XL shirt, the problem lies with you and not the brand. Yes.
Something people are not ready to hear. It is not the brand's.
I saw this woman's video. I was going to do a video on this woman's video, and then I watched Misha's this morning and realized that she was doing the same thing. So I figured I'd just kick it on in here.
Job to make clothes to fit you. You're just fat. Why the would Abercrombie, Zara, whatever brand it is you want to wear, make a size like 4X, 5X? What? Insane work. And that's actually disrespecting the out of the designer of those brands, because why the would they promote somebody being that size? That is so beyond unhealthy. And you being a fat and trying to blame the brands for you not fitting in their clothes when you're obese, insane work. Cancel this brand. Cancel you. Cancel being fat. Cancel people not taking ownership.
Cancel being fat.
For being a fat. It is not good.
Cancel people not taking ownership for being a fat ass. Somebody find Jackie Flynn. I'm going to offer Jackie Flynn coaching. No shit.
To be fat. It is not healthy to be fat. It's not the brand's fault. It's not your dryer shrinking your clothes. You're just huge. Now shut up. Get up. Go to the gym. Stop eating unhealthy. You're a fat ass.
That's girls supporting girls. I don't care. Some of you are super brainwashed.
That is actual feminism. It is. Feminism is not pretending that everything every woman says is perfect. That's just stupid. Feminism is basically based in reality, saying, let's not fuck each other over. Let's not do this. That's fucking awesome.
And you think that it's always, it looks like you can't really breathe properly, you can't run, if there's danger, probably not going to live very long. I love that for you. If you saw an anorexic woman showing off her ribs, would you go into the comments and say, yes, queen, show us your ice cube diet? We would love to see it. Promote that. Also, businesses do not run.
I keep finding myself thinking I need to stop this video because YouTube gets really assy about you not stopping videos to change up the appearance. But goddamn, she's just saying everything I'd say anyway. She's a very fucking, this is going to sound very egotistical, but she's brilliant.
On feelings, they run on profit. So they would have to use a lot more material. That's something to keep in mind. And not every brand has to cater to every single body type. If you need a special size, shop at a specialty store. I'm sure petite people do that as well. That's not oppression, that is just business. Also, if your size is so uncommon that most brands do not even carry it, it may be time to reevaluate your health. Not blame the rest of the world. Companies are not responsible for accommodating obesity. Just like theme parks don't have to redesign roller coasters for 500-pound riders.
This is just a reminder that your
Oh my God. Oh.
tummy is so cute. So cute.
Is diabetes cute?
Love cupcakes. I really, really, really love cupcakes.
You also love getting diabetes?
Body positivity is just
Damn, that's fucking outstanding. That is outstanding.
fat positivity. Being fat and gluttonous will never be cute. And I don't care if the word skinny triggers you. I do think that's what body positivity has become. But like this comment says, right? Body positivity is for scars, stretch marks, etc. Not for people who are eating unhealthy amounts of food. Body positivity is meant
Very
for people
true.
who can't change their body. Women going through pregnancy and postpartum is a great example. It's not meant to excuse unhealthy habits, but with the internet, it got a whole new definition, I guess. Real body positivity should be about respecting your body and aiming to be healthy. If you have things like stretch marks, birthmarks, scars, I don't know, things that don't endanger your life, but glorifying an unhealthy weight, again, is not self-love. It's self-destruction. And yes, I do think we need
Brilliant. It's, so true. That's the thing. Body positivity was actually meant initially. No, don't me wrong. Fat acceptance was absolutely meant to try to get fat people to accept fat people in society because, It was, when you have to dawn a new era of low personal responsibility, you have to have a name for it. So fat acceptance it was, right? They basically hijacked body positivity, because body positivity was for amputees, people with birth defects, people with scars, burn victims, stuff like that, to, be proud about their survival. That's what it basically was for. So wild.
Need real body positivity, because we live in a time when people are always insecure about something new. And a lot of it has to do with these trends online. So, let's compare collarbones. Let's compare the tilt of our eyes, or the angle of our jaw. Or if you're not this tall, then your life is over. It never ends, because people will always want you to be insecure about something so they can send you a cure. Somehow you can fix it with an accessory you can buy, or makeup, or surgery, or filler, you name it. Do you feel good? Are you healthy? That's all that matters.
Fat people don't owe you insecurity, and fat people don't owe you skin. Yesterday, I posted a TikTok that has since gone viral. In that post, I asked a simple question: if I was on a billboard, what brand would it be for?
Oh my goodness, I had to double check.
It would be for Nestle or Chips Ahoy if you were on a billboard. Maybe Crumble Cookie. But that's who you'd be on a billboard for.
To see if I was on Instagram, not TikTok, because these comments, they're very Instagrammy.
I received an influx of comments and direct messages telling me how overweight I am, how fat I am. They offered me guidance on how to lose weight and told me that I would feel much better if I did. In no way, shape or form am I insecure in my body. I'm simply expressing the fact that I am comfortable, happy and confident in my body.
You are not comfortable. I can guarantee it. I mean, the clothing you're wearing looks like it's about to fucking scream.
Highlighting their uninternalized fat phobia. Because that's what it is, fat phobia. And it's not just fat phobia that you are outwardly expressing, it's also fat phobia that you are holding internally. Congratulations, you're officially fat phobic.
Hey, a mentally ill person who gluttons themselves and abuses themselves with food every single day just diagnosed you as having a phobia.
Hope this is the beginning of a healing journey for you.
Okay, so right now you say you feel great and confident. That's great, and I hope you remain that way. However, being obese is not an opinion. It's a health concern. You feeling amazing today does not change the fact that you are at risk of developing all of those other health issues. If you flip it and someone was anorexic sitting here and saying, don't tell me to be healthy, don't tell me to change, people would be rightfully concerned. And of course, there are trolls online, but I need you to understand that there are people who genuinely care, right? Especially the people in your life, like friends and family, who don't want to see you suffer later on in life. Even if you feel great right now, if you really loved your body, you would take care of it, not defend bad eating habits by calling concern fat phobia. My favorite animal is a fat phobic person becoming fat. Ha! There's a huge difference between being fat and then going online and saying, this is healthy. The way that I eat, the way I live my life, 100% healthy and should be normalized. There's a difference, right? So unless those people become fat positive activists, then this doesn't really make sense. Here's Lizzo, right? The fat positivity queen, spray painting an old photo of herself after her weight loss journey.
Bye.
Well, I guess Lizzo is saying bye to the old fat her.
Is like a reward.
Lizzo lost the weight, the woman who was all for showing us it's okay to be plus size. If that's not my sign to keep going with my weight loss journey, I don't know what is. Okay, great. So people are actually taking inspiration from her weight loss,
awesome.
and that is fantastic. At least Lizzo is doing something positive for once.
Where'd you get skinny? Oh, I don't want to hear it. You're the reason why I accepted myself and why I love me despite my size. I mean, you don't have to stop doing that, but I'm not going to enable you to. Don't speak. All right. What am I supposed to do now? Following your footsteps as I continue to love myself for where I am and lose weight to improve my health or something like that? Yes, actually.
This also proves how much influence celebrities have, whether it's for better or worse. But I am, of course, very happy for her. She looks healthier. She looks happier. It's just so interesting to see the biggest, beautiful crowd. And this is healthy, completely ditching that lifestyle, losing the weight, and suddenly realizing health matters.
I am actually on an intentional weight loss journey right now.
And I am happy. I did it. Today I stepped on the scale and I met my weight release goal. Told y'all I was going to
Weight release goal.
bump like this. Y'all didn't know that I could bump like this. Let this be a reminder that you can do anything.
Obviously, awesome message. So listen, I'm not going to do the rest of her video. You can go. I just shared the link for it. You can go watch it right here. Please do. Please go make sure if you are not subscribed to her that you are. And then I thought I'd do a little bit of Q&A for just a couple minutes before we head on over to the other video that I have planned for the day. I do want to let everybody know that we are still running our Make America Healthy Again coaching specials. It is daily communication, weekly video conferences. We help you adjust your lifestyle bit by bit by bit. If for some reason you have lost and gained the same 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 plus pounds multiple times, you need somebody to help coach you to a healthier lifestyle. That is what my wife and I do. We've had great success over the years. We probably helped people lose a cumulative 100,000 pounds plus. We've coached thousands of people. I myself am getting close to being 4 years and 2 months, no binges. We help people control their binging disorder, their eating habits, their mindful eating, those sorts of things. We focus on satiation, satisfaction, appropriate fitness level activity. You have your own private chat with Crystal and I That is your coaching chat. It is just for us, but you get to use the rest of the app. Please do check that out. And I will get to Q&A now. Let's see. I once believed their lies, but I took control and was 240 now, 131.3, all on my own. Great fucking job. Great fucking job. That is outstanding. Everybody congratulate her. Erica, Norma, that's pretty much what I have to do. And even now, the journey. Yep. Okay. You guys are talking amongst yourselves. So any questions? Everyone would pick skinny if it was no work and you didn't have to give up food. That's the truth. If it was just about like, if it was just about, you know, you could choose, nobody would choose fat. Like nobody, not anybody. Anybody that's been fat, like myself, can tell you nobody would choose that shit. Nobody. Who would want to choose like poor mobility, you know, not feeling well, constantly feeling bloated? Who would want to choose that shit? You know, like nobody would want to. So, I mean, that to me, that's just common sense. Let's see here. I'm wondering if. Okay. I wonder if this stuff's back up. I don't know. But let's see. My mom was oh, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome. So listen, guys. We are about to hop over to the next video, of which is about Anna O'Brien being extremely upset with me. So please do join me for that. I will be back in about 3 minutes. God damn.
The Holy Trinity Bundle isn't just about weight loss. It's about empowering you to find your healthiest, happiest self. Let's talk about what's in the bundle and how it caters specifically to our needs. First, we got Ember, which is not just any fat burner. It's also going to boost your mood, your energy levels, while also suppressing your appetite. And if you're worried about it being too strong, you can split the tablet in half to tailor its impact. Next, we have Alchemy NCT, which turns the carbs that you eat into energy and not fat. Yes, energy, not fat. This is our way of making sure that the meals that you eat contribute positively to your weight loss journey. And girls, we all know that we want that. And finally, no morbidity. This one's my favorite because it works while you sleep. It burns fat and controls those nighttime cravings without any stimulants, so you wake up feeling refreshed. Try it out and feel the genuine difference. Here's to new beginnings and real results.